listen, all right? I'm going to just be straight up with you. And you heard me say this a million times, and I'm going to say it a million more. You're a choice away from a new beginning, okay? Every single month is a new beginning. Every day is a new beginning. Okay, you have a chance right now, okay, to make a decision to make March your best month yet. Okay, you have a choice. Okay, so I want you to think about one thing that you can progress this month. Like, let's be real, because too many of us, we want change without making changes. We want the world to do something for us, and we're not willing to do it for ourselves. It all starts with you. If we look at this year as a 12-round fight, some of us have lost the first round. We lost the second round. It's the third round. And you got to figure out if you're going to sink or you're going to swim. You're going to stand up or you're going to fall down. What if this month was your last month? We know it's not going to be. But what if this month was your last month in this way? What if you had only this month, the month of March, to leave your legacy? Right? This is the only chapter of your story that the people can read, that your kids can see. What would you put into this month? Right? We're not worried about your 30 plus years before this. We're not worried about your 20 plus years. We're not worried about what you're going to do after this. If this was the only thing people could judge your life by, hold on, baby. If this is the only thing people can judge your life by this month, what would they see? Would they see a person that talks it and doesn't live it? Would they see a person of perseverance? Would they see a person of faith? If your kids could only see this month, this is the only thing that you can leave. If this was your last month, how would you live it? Because the fact and the matter is, for somebody in the world, this month is going to be their last month. And some of us, we just coast through life. We just accept life. We're not intentional with our life, and we expect change to take place. Some of us are keeping the same things in our life that are breaking us, and we're expecting to move forward and build strength in our life. It doesn't happen like that. So if this month was your last month, how you going to live it? Right? You got March. Forget May, forget April, forget February, forget January. You got March. What's going to change in your life? What's going to progress in your life? Health-wise, spiritual-wise, mindset-wise. See, a lot of us, we get on these lives. A lot of us, we post quotes that we ain't trying to live by. A lot of us, we talk it. But how are you going to live it? You have the opportunity. Listen to me, man. You have the opportunity to make this month the greatest month of your life. And you don't need no magical thing to happen. All it takes is you making up your mind and say, you know what? I'm going to make the right decisions that move me forward. I'm going to eat the right things that move me forward. I'm going to indulge in the right content that moves me forward. I'm going to do the things that makes me a better father, makes me a better mother, makes me a better person. I'm going to do the things that brings energy into my life. I'm going to do the things that brings peace into my soul. I'm going to make that decision. So my thing is, man, you're a choice away from a new beginning. Let this be the part of your story. Let this be the chapter where your story freaking changes. Let this be the moment where you look back and this was the shift in momentum in your life. Because I'm with you. If this was your last month of life, how would you live it? If this was the only chapter that you could leave when you leave this earth, what would this chapter say? If your kids can only see this chapter, everything you did in March, if your kids can only see that, the faith that you showed, the fitness, how you lived, what you ate, what you read, what you believed in, what you surrounded your life around, your mindset, if the only thing you could leave was in the month of March, what would that show? Would you be proud? Would you be like, man, I want people to see my life in March because of how I lived it. I want my kids, I want this to be the blueprint for someone else. What if this was the blueprint for your kids? What if this was the blueprint for your team? What if this was the blueprint for your community? What would it show? Okay, because too many times we come on here and we expect just to hear a message that motivates us and we expect change. It don't work like that. Faith without works is dead. Believe that. You got to go do it. Didn't nobody go out there and run these miles for me today? Did they suck? Yeah, but I still did it. You can't run these miles for me. You can't get me in this gym and actually do it. I have to do the work. So this is the month where your life changes. This is the month where the shift happens. This is the month where you go from just accepting life to being intentional with your life. This is the month where you stop keeping bridges in your life that are meant to be burned and you build bridges in your life that add to your life. This is the month for you. I want you to understand the power of new beginnings. I want you to understand the power of giving yourself a chance. I want you to understand the power of trying something new. Because all y'all are missing, some of you, it's just a shift in mindset. It's just a shift in belief. And you're just a choice away from a new beginning. Because I'm going to call you out. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to call you out. Because I'm tired of people just thinking they can pick up a book without reading it. They can watch content without applying it. They can just be around greatness without applying it to themselves. They can just buy all the weights without working out. They can buy all the food without eating the right food. Like, nothing's going to change in your life if you don't apply it. Okay, and I know this might be like a harsh message, but it's real, okay? Because I am trying to create rare breeds with my team, okay? We are trying to change and transform lives, mind, body, and soul. So I have no time for games because I'm treating this month like it's my last month. So I'm giving everything I can to this month. If this was my final chapter, this is all that the world got to see me from. This month was the only way I was judged from, the only thing I could leave here, the only way people could get a blueprint for my life. I got to make sure I step it up. I got to make sure I step it up. And again, I know a lot of people drop off when I start talking about that real change. So listen, if this ain't for you, drop off. All right, leave. Go back to the same old lifestyle, going back to complaining about things you're not going to change, going back to accepting things that's less than what you deserve. Go back to that. Okay, because at the end of the day, your life is not going to change if you keep accepting the same things in your life. And I know this might make you a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm trying to be your friend. All right, a true friend don't let you sit in comfort zones that's destroying your life. A true friend pushes you outside your comfort zone so you can make the most out of your life. So if you want a motivational speaker, you want somebody else, a coach, a self-work coach that makes you feel good about doing nothing, I'm not the guy for you. Okay, because I'm going to get the most out of your life. I'm going to push you as I get the most out of myself. The same expectations I hold myself to, I'm holding you to. Because I know you got greatness in you. And I know that you deserve way more than what you're selling for. It is time for a new freaking beginning. Let's get it.